You don't have boundaries if your boundaries are only based on the fact that you've been hurt in the past. Okay? Those are not boundaries. That's more like a wall. Okay? And walls don't function the same way that boundaries do. Because the only thing that's holding that wall up is anger, hurt, and distrust of men. And the thing is, you're not always going to feel that way. Eventually, you're going to feel better, especially when that new guy comes along and he starts talking in your ear, telling you everything you want to hear, lying and love bombing you. Okay, you're going to get real tired of holding up that wall, right? Then your fake boundaries, that wall is going to come tumbling down. Okay, then you get God. I am Bliss. You're in the land of bliss. Welcome home, Pooh. I miss you so much. But you're in trouble, okay? Because I told you, please like the video and subscribe if you're new. I'm here to nurture your femininity, to give you confidence, and give you the go, okay? And today you will have homework, okay? So pick up your lesson, all right? So try to act like you didn't know. So watch to the end, okay? So you can pick up your lesson, okay? The Wizard Liz talked a good game, but she didn't have boundaries, okay? And she still doesn't, okay? That's why that guy driving her crazy right now. She doesn't have boundaries. No vetting ever happened, okay? Vetting takes time. Vetting takes boundaries, okay? And she was preggers by the 4th month. So we know that this is true, okay? And I'm not here to shame the Wizard Liz or any other woman, okay? Kiss, kiss, all right? But Pooh, I'm gonna tell you, okay? The Wizard Liz thought that she was safe, okay? And I'm getting really tired of this. I'm getting really, really tired, okay? Because this happens all too often, okay? She thought that she was safe, and she thought that she was safe because the guy was a lame, okay? Because he was a lame, because he was a nerd, okay? Because she was out of his league, okay? Let me tell you something. I do not care if he's ugly. I don't care if he's fat. I don't care if he's a lame. I don't care if he's a nerd. I do not care, okay? He's still a man, and he still needs to be vetted. I don't care if he got 3 fingers and 2 toes, okay? That's all the more reason. Listen, Pooh, that is all the more reason why you need to vet him. That's why the Wizard Liz got trapped, okay? That's why she got trapped, okay? Because he knows that he can't just go and get another Wizard Liz tomorrow, okay? The guy knows he can't just get another you tomorrow, okay? With your unique set of attributes, okay? He knows he can't just go get another you. He knows that you're way out of his league, okay? Guys like that are way more controlling, okay? And then you got this guy faking like he was rich, all on top of it. So he's faking like he's rich, right? So he really trying to hurry up. He trying to hurry up and trap her because he don't got long. He don't got that long, and he got to hurry up, okay? You got to hurry up and trap her, okay? While she still think he's rich, okay? So he can control the situation, okay? So you don't just let go and feel safe because the guy's ugly or lame or something, okay? One of the biggest boundaries that the Wizard Liz needed was time, okay? She needed a time boundary, okay? Because how long can you fake rich? Especially on the level that he was doing it on. Like, how long can you do that? Maybe 6 months to a year. A guy tried to do me like that, honey. And I'm telling you, there will be signs. There will be signs, Pooh. Credit card's going to decline. You're going to see bills. You're going to see, people are going to start knocking on the door. Okay. There will be signs. And you have to ask him questions. Okay, you have to ask him questions about his finances. Okay, because if he is not legit making his money, because this guy, he probably was just putting things on credit cards. Okay, I'll give you a tip. Most guys who are faking rich, they're going to try to shower you with things that you didn't ask for. Okay, they're going to try to give you all of these extravagant things and pay for things and give you all this stuff that you didn't even ask for. Okay, one way to test it is to ask him for things. Okay, because he already has everything mapped out on how it's going to go. Okay, he has your booby trap set for you. Okay, so you need to ask for things. Okay, and you're going to see his reaction. He's gonna recoil. Ask for something and see how he takes that. He's not gonna take it very well. Also, if he's acting like this relationship is really going somewhere and that you two have a future, really have a future, ask to see his credit score. Ask him to log in and show you his credit score. Ask questions, poke around. Don't just get excited because he's spending out, he's splurging and spending all his money. Okay, I'm so happy that you have the money standard. That is good, but you need to make sure that he's not just putting all this stuff on credit cards. You need to make sure that he's not a scammer, some kind of crypto Bitcoin scammer. Because if he's scamming for his money, he's really just a broke guy. Okay, he's scamming you. Okay, so don't get excited when you see the money. Don't drop your guard. Don't just, okay, he just has to have money and that's it. No, okay, because if you do that, Pooh, you're cooked. Okay, you're cooked. Okay, because he's gonna know he has you. Don't let him think that he can buy you. Okay, because there's a difference between a provider and a buyer. Okay, it's a big difference. Okay, don't let him think he can buy you. Okay, you have to have your standards. Okay, your values. All right, boundaries, all of that good stuff. Okay, so you need to, as a woman, you have to go slow. Okay, you have to slow things down. Slow things down to a crawl, honey. Okay, you can't let a guy jump on the highway, all right, and fast track his way to your goodies, okay, to your Kit Kat, right? That's what the love bombing is for, okay? You have to ask yourself, why is he going so fast? He's going so fast because he's trying to override your judgment. He's going so fast because he's trying to override your vetting. He's trying to override your boundaries. Okay. Any security you could have had lined up, he's trying to knock it down. Okay. He's trying to knock it down and get through it. Speed straight through. Why is he moving so fast? Because he's not planning to stay. Okay. He's either not planning to stay or he's trying to trap you. So through this love bombing, he was able to convince the Wizard Liz that he was the one. Okay. Honey, she needed the boundary of emotional detachment. First of all, there's no such thing as the one. Do you know why so many men go through so many women? Okay. You know why? It's because they don't fear losing out on a woman. Okay, they don't fear. They're not sitting there thinking, oh, she's the one, I can't lose her. They don't care. Okay, because they know after you there will be another woman. And since a lot of women, unfortunately are pick me's, okay, they know that, hey, I'm gonna have another one coming who gonna give me everything I want. I'm gonna have another one coming after that that's gonna give me everything I want. I have another one after her who's gonna give me everything I want. Okay, because there's so many pick me's who don't have standards, who don't have boundaries. They don't fear. What are they losing? They're not losing anything because there's gonna be another one who's gonna give them everything up front. It's gonna be another one who's gonna give them everything up front. What does he have to fear? He's not looking for no one. Okay. So don't fall for the fantasy. Okay. That's just a way to keep you stuck. Okay. Thinking that there is a one, it's just emotional attachment. Okay. You need emotional detachment, not emotional attachment. Okay. And you can't be stuck. You got to be able to move around. You can't be stuck because you need to leave and get up out of there. Okay. You need to leave quick. So you don't need to be stuck. Oh, he's the one. And no, not at all. He don't think you the one. I promise you that. I don't care if he fell out the sky at 11:11 on your birthday. Okay. And your granny had a dream that you was going to meet a man on your birthday. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care. Okay. I don't care if he's your grandma's pastor's grandson. Okay. I do not care. There is no safe man. Every man needs to be vetted. Okay. My hope for the wizard Liz is that she can forgive herself. I hope that she can truly find self-love and have compassion for herself. Okay, and really build that relationship with herself, because that's the only way that you can be able to set healthy boundaries for yourself is through self-love. So, Pooh, your homework is I want you to journal. I want you to get your journal and I want you to journal on the ways that you love and you protect yourself. Okay. I want you to do this every day. I want you to do this every day. So your journal prompt will be, I love myself. So I protect myself by, okay. I love myself. So I protect myself by, okay. And it could be anything. You can find any little thing. And this is going to help you to be more intentional. Okay. So I want you to say, for example, I love myself. So I protect myself by drinking water. Okay. My body needs water to live, to be healthy, to be hydrated. Okay. So I love myself. So I protect myself by drinking water. Okay. I love myself. So I protect myself by watching the Land of Bliss channel. Okay. By coming to the Land of Bliss. Okay. I want you to find little things that you do to love yourself and protect yourself, because that's going to help you to get used to being intentional about loving yourself and being intentional about protecting yourself. And you'll get to build up that self-love and that self-protection all at the same time. Okay. And it's going to begin to become very natural, and you'll gain so much more self-love and confidence when you know that you are intentional about loving yourself. And when you know that you're intentional about protecting yourself, you're going to build so much self-love and self-confidence, and you'll be able to set boundaries so easy. Okay. Because you never need to trust a man. Never need to trust a man if you can trust yourself.